All right, today we're diving into some pretty fascinating ideas for making money online, ideas that are designed to be almost completely automated. We're going to break down 4 business models, all inspired by a creator who's actually tested them out. So if you're looking to build an income stream without being chained to a desk all day, this is for you. It's the ultimate dream, isn't it? Making money while you sleep, or at least without that grueling 9 to 5 grind. But is that actually realistic? Well, the business models we're about to explore are all built on one key idea: automation and leverage. So, yeah, let's see how it's done. Okay, here's what we've got on the docket. We'll kick things off with Instagram page brokerage. Then we'll jump into a YouTube automation business. After that, we'll explore the magic of automated drop shipping. And we'll wrap up with what could be the most profitable idea of them all: starting your very own local marketing agency. First up, Instagram page brokerage. Now, what's so cool about this one is that you can get started with literally 0 rupees, no investment needed. See, the demand for established Instagram pages that already have an audience is just massive, and this model puts you right in the middle of all that action. So how does it actually work? It's a really simple 4-step process. You're basically a real estate agent, but for Instagram pages. First, you find people who want to sell their pages. Second, you go find people who want to buy them. Third, you step in as the middleman and make the deal happen. And fourth, the best part, you collect a nice commission for your troubles. It's really that simple. Now, the nitty-gritty of it is pretty straightforward. You just start by DMing a whole bunch of page owners, offering to help them sell their account. As soon as you get a few who say yes, you take their page details and list them for sale in these special Telegram groups where buyers are hanging out, actively looking for pages. You're just the connector. And here's where the profit comes in. Let's say you find a buyer and they're willing to pay, say, $50 for a page. You get that $50 from the buyer, you pay the original owner their asking price of $40, and then you get to pocket a cool $10 as your commission. All of that for just making a connection, with absolutely no money out of your own pocket. Okay, moving on to our second model, the YouTube automation business. I mean, have you ever thought about making that sweet YouTube ad revenue without ever having to show your face or use your own voice or even edit a single video? It sounds kind of crazy, but this model is all about making that happen. What's so great about this slide is the contrast it shows. A traditional YouTuber has to do it all. They have to be the talent, the editor, the whole shebang. But with an automation channel, your job isn't to create the content, it's to manage the people who do. You're the producer, not the star on camera. So the workflow is what's really key here. You can use a tool like ChatGPT to brainstorm video ideas and write up scripts on a hot topic, like the IPL example from our source material. From there, you just hire a freelance voice artist to record the audio, and then you hire a freelance editor to stitch it all together with some stock footage. Your only real job? Uploading the finished video. And let's look at the numbers, because that's what we care about, right? The cost for freelancers to put these videos together might be around, say, $100. But once that channel starts getting monetized, it could pull in $200 to $300 a month from ad revenue alone. That leaves you with a nice monthly profit of $100 to $150. And that's not even counting sponsorships, which could really boost your earnings. All right, on to our third idea: automated drop shipping. Now, I bet a lot of you have heard of drop shipping, but the magic word here is automated. We're talking about building an e-commerce machine that pretty much runs itself. And the secret weapon that makes this all possible is a tool called AutoDS. Just think of it like the mission control for your entire dropshipping business. It's specifically designed to handle all the boring, tedious parts, which is exactly what lets you be lazy about it. Let's just look at some of its features. It automates finding products from over 30 different suppliers. It's got this thing called an ad spy tool, so you can see which products are already selling like crazy on Facebook. It can even use AI to whip up a professional-looking Shopify store for you in like 1 minute. And most importantly, it handles all the order fulfillment for you automatically. So when a customer buys something, AutoDS just takes care of the rest. And that brings us to our fourth and final business model, and honestly, this might be the most interesting one: starting your own marketing agency. This approach taps into a huge opportunity that exists in pretty much every town and city out there. Seriously, just stop and think about it for a second. How many fantastic local businesses are in your area? Cafes, little shops, restaurants that have a terrible online presence, or maybe none at all. They are amazing at what they do, but they're just awful at marketing. And that gap right there, that's your golden opportunity.
Now, the strategy for landing clients here is just brilliant. You don't just go in asking for their business. Instead, you show them your value right up front. You find a local business, you build them a simple but professional sample website for free, and then you reach out and show it to them. Once they see what's possible, that's when you offer to manage their website and social media for a monthly fee.
So, where's the automation in this? Well, here's the secret sauce. Once you actually sign a client, you don't do the work yourself. You go out and hire freelance videographers to shoot reels and freelance editors to put them all together. Your job just becomes about sales, finding more clients, while your freelance team handles all the service delivery. So, when you boil it all down, the big takeaway from all four of these models is the principle of leverage. The brokerage model, that leverages your connections. The YouTube model, that leverages freelance talent from all over the world. The dropshipping model leverages powerful software. And the agency model, that leverages outsourcing to scale a service. See? None of them require you to do all the heavy lifting yourself.
And that pretty much wraps it up. We've looked at 4 really different paths to building an automated online income. Each one has its own strategy, its own set of tools. So the only question left is, which one of these sparked an idea for you? Which one feels like the right fit? Thanks for tuning in.